Hello everyone. How are you? Long time no see, but not really. Hello. Somebody, hello. Hi guys. Hi guys. What's up? How y'all doing? I I was looking through my old clips on my YouTube channel, or like my long form videos, or like my VOD highlights and stuff. Like, I don't know, like just stuff that I uploaded like multiple years ago. And I was thinking to myself, like, wow, I used to either the editing is like really good on this, or I used to talk well. I used to talk better than I do now. Maybe that's not true. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true or not. I think the editing takes out all the awkward silences and the ums and the ahs or whatever. So I'm like, wow, did I actually say that X amount of years ago? That's crazy. Hello. Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well today. How was everyone's day? Are you all doing well? Konkamori irashai. Toki o koete ga todokete Cosmia no Tokimori Aoi deyo. Hi guys, I'm your favorite Fennec Fox girl next door, Aoi Tokimori from Cosmia. この間ね、私、ルキちゃんにレイドしたんだけどね、その時、ちょっと覗いてみたら、ルキちゃんが自分の自己紹介をしてて、すっごい速度で、ちなみになんとか見るの、ルキですみたいな。あらみたいな。すごいなーって思って、私もあのぐらい早く自分の自己紹介できるようになりたいなって思ったな。Tokimori, hello. Today we are reading r/relationship advice. これ、レディットで多分、まあ、いや、日本語では、日本語を対応してるわけではないと思われるんだけど、どうなんでしょう。使ってる人っているのかしら。Also, because of, yeah, I guess, okay, well, I guess not clippers that, I guess only stuff that's like on my channel that I had like edited, like that management had edited a while ago. Like, because I was looking through my old covers, because I was looking, I'm really debating on whether I should do singing March this year. Because I'm going to be in Japan anyway, but that will require me to prepare a lot of things within the next, like, week and a half-ish. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about it, though. So, I was thinking about, like, songs that I could sing for each day and all that stuff. All that good stuff. But, I don't know. So I just found myself down a rabbit hole. Looking at, my old content. And I was like, wow. Times have changed, you know? I don't talk like that anymore. I look at my old videos and I'm like, wow, I really used to talk like that. And then I look at my VOD, like I don't know, some of the VOD highlights or whatever that management had edited. I'm like, huh, kind of funny. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of funny. I don't really think about it, obviously, on a daily basis. But then I go back to things that I made 2 to 3 years ago, and I'm like, huh, kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we are on r/relationship advice today. I unfortunately did not get as much homework done as I should have today. I was up late, doing homework with a friend yesterday, and then I didn't go to bed. I didn't go bed till like 6, and then of course that just messed up my sleep schedule even more. It was starting to get better, but now it's back to what it was like last week. And I have a lot of homework left over because I took a nap and then I overslept, which is why today's stream is like, I had to delay today's stream because I woke up too late to shower and make dinner up in time for stream, and I was like, oh my god. So, don't stay up too late studying, everyone, children. Well, but today I'm going to have to stay up late studying anyway because I have to finish my stuff. Unfortunately. Pros of archiving in 4 years. Yeah, that's very true. Might see one stream off cloud with Iku. Oh, that's actually a pretty good idea. I could do. Ooh, actually, that makes me think I should do a singing March stream at the end of the month as well, or something. Because I mean, there's always more than one song that can be sung for each category, right? Maybe I should compile 2 set lists. But yeah, I mean, like, the fact of the matter is that I should have been posting more short content for about the last year, and I have not. I don't think I posted a single short since Prism collapsed. Because I don't have management being like, hey, Aoi, do you want to post a short today? Hey, Aoi, did you get that short done? So the fact of the matter is I literally just have not made any short content within the past, like, year. Which is a bit of a problem. I should probably get more on that. It's just that the drive to do things when you're alone is just not, it's not there, especially when you're dealing with a lot of IRL commitments and stuff. So anyway, but yeah, that's really good. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. But I'm really debating about participating in Singing March this year because I'm like, well, I've gone most of this year so far streaming every day, which is pretty, honestly, hey, you can always find time, I guess. But then yeah, maybe I'll get my maybe I'll start a record for this year. For the amount of time that I like did not stream last year. In your mother tongue. I know, my mother tongue English. I was like, oh no, my mother tongue is so boring. Yeah. Hello everyone. Hello. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm thinking about doing Singing March this year. Hopefully, maybe we'll see how far I can get. Maybe I'll have a recording stream this week. But then I want the songs to be a surprise as well. So I don't. Maybe members only recording stream. So then you can maybe if you want to get a sneak peek of some of the songs that I want to sing for Singing March. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Anyway, enough of those yaps. I am going to read from the relationship advice Reddit, and because I didn't get enough homework done today, I have tea. I literally have tea. I didn't put honey in it. I didn't put lemon in it. It's just tea. Well, it's already lemon tea, so it doesn't really need that much. But I literally have just lemon tea, plain lemon tea, because I will not. In my mind, making myself a Walmart style cocktail, that's a reward. That's a reward for me finishing my homework on time. And today I have not finished my homework on time, so oh well. Sucks for me. Okay. Kokomori, hello everyone. Alright, relationship advice. Let's get down to business. Get into the nitty-gritty. Alright. How do I, 39 female, politely / gently tell my husband, 51 male, that I hate going on vacation with him? Alright. Let's see. I love my husband, with an asterisk. But I absolutely dread going on vacations with him, even though traveling and vacationing is one of his favorite things to do. My main reasons are, 1. I never get any sleep when I go on vacation with him because he snores loudly and constantly throughout the night. Earplugs don't block the sound enough. At home, I sleep in a different room. 2. We're in a dead bedroom, and I usually... Oh no, we're in a dead bedroom, and I usually spend the entire vacation sexually frustrated because I can't get myself off with him next to me and also don't have any alone time. Oh no. 3. I can't read a book in peace in the evenings because he wants to watch whatever show he feels like watching on the hotel TV. So it's usually me doom scrolling with the sound off for hours while he watches sports or a movie I'm not interested in. It's such a waste of time, boring, and not at all what I want to be doing. 4. I love my job and genuinely do not like being away from my desk. I can't really work well on the go with the chaos of traveling. I really would rather spend my time getting work done and being productive than sitting on a beach and doing nothing. 5. We never go to places that are inspiring and interesting to me. We always go somewhere to relax because that's the point of a vacation. I find it such a boring waste of time and come back tired, grumpy, and wishing I had never gone in the first place. I've tried bringing this up with him multiple times, but he always looks at me with complete incredulity. Because he cannot fathom the idea that someone wouldn't be interested in a vacation because he pays for everything and we do stay at nice places. I can also understand how this may come off as a champagne problem, but in all honesty, I do think my mental and physical health would be much better if I didn't have to go on these stupid trips every few months. How can I tell him that I don't want a vacation with him anymore without hurting his feelings or sounding awful? Together for 16 years, married for 8. TLDR, my husband loves beach. Oh my god, I can't speak today. My husband loves beach vacations, but I never get any sleep and don't enjoy them. How can I politely tell him I'm no longer interested in traveling with him? Interesting. They need couples therapy if the bedroom is dead. Yeah, I think that obviously this is a bigger problem, but I think that, like, I don't know. This is a ooh, I don't know. Like, this sounds very much like you don't want to spend time. Sounds like she doesn't want to spend time with her husband, and that's a different issue, you know. There's not much you can say. I mean, her question, this woman's question is, how can I tell my husband that I don't want to go on vacation with him? But I think, like, if we're just talking about how to pose the question of I don't want to go on vacation with you, like, I don't know, you can just kind of, you can say what you also, you can say what you said here. Just I don't know. Like this honestly doesn't sound like bad. Like, it's not like, oh, he's such an asshole and like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, she's not, like, yes, they're complaints, but I think that these are like complaints that are reasonable enough that you could just voice them if you really wanted to, you know? Like, it's not like I feel like she could just be like, well, honey, I don't really like our vacations. I have a lot of issues with our vacation. I'm sorry to say I have a lot of issues with our vacation. And he goes, why? And you say, well, you snore a lot. You snore a lot, and I literally can't get any sleep. Like, I'm sorry, but that's how it is. I can't do what I want to be doing. I feel like our vacations are not very accommodating of me, and I feel this way, I feel that way. Like, it's just not like, it's not like, I don't know, I feel like these are not unreasonable complaints, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Why are they still married? Yeah, I mean, I suppose the ages are like, he's what, 51 and she's 39. So I don't know, maybe they're stuck. Maybe she's just, maybe they're at a point in their lives where they're like, well, this is life, and so they're just like cohabitating. You know what? Is that how you say it? Yeah, they're just like existing. They're coexisting. They're just coexisting, and they don't like really enjoy each other. I don't know. Maybe the husband would benefit from a vacation where he just goes by himself. Like, I don't know. But you're not gonna know unless you ask, right? Like, you don't have to go with your spouse on vacation. Like, what if you could just send him out? You could send him off with like one of his buddies or something. I don't know. A little different. She just has different vacation goals and needs to woohoo. She needs to quote unquote get herself off. Which is okay. Sure. You know, honestly, a dead bedroom, like, that's, I think you need a sex positive. You need sex therapy. You need a sex positive therapist, but sounds like the bigger issue is whenever she tries to bring up these points, he won't comprehend. Oh, does she say that? Oh, she does say that. I've tried bringing this up with him multiple times, but he always looks, I see. Okay, I was not comprehending what I was reading. Especially because he pays for everything. Yeah, well, clearly then he doesn't understand her priorities. Like, he's like, well, but I'm paying. Like, but this, I mean, my mom is kind of like this too. She's like, I don't understand why anyone would like to travel. She likes being at home. So, I mean, like, I can, like, that's not me personally, but I can see the viewpoint of just not wanting to go on vacation. But I guess that's not her issue. Her issue is she doesn't want to go on this type of vacation. So, I feel like 51 is a cohabitating age, but 39 is in general. Yeah, I understand that as well. And I mean, like, Not, of course, I'm also generalizing when I say this, but, like, dead bedroom, like, might also be, this might also, like, play a part in it, you know, like, like, I don't know, maybe at 51, 12 years is big, 12 years is big, maybe your drive or whatever goes down, like, you know. I love that audio clip. I do too. I think that's funny. I thank you to, I think it's SPZ-san. Thank you for clipping that. Yeah, bedroom. Yeah, dead bedroom really cannot end well. They need a sex positive therapist, I think. You need an alternative to Blue Star Bar. You need sex therapy. Welcome to You Need Sex Therapy with Aoi Tokimori and Iku Hoshifuri. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at some comments. You've been together for 16 years and are still not close enough to know how to tell him? Uh-oh. My stars, OP. Book a suite with 2 bedrooms. Tell husband you need a separate bedroom on vacation like you have at home. This is yeah. You have alone time and sleep. Problem solved. After 16 years and countless miserable vacations, neither of you could talk and figure this out. You need more than a vacate. Try counseling. Real. Oh, they're talking about ages. Okay. And it sounds like your relationship's dead, but I guess that's a different issue. Why don't you just get two rooms that share a door when you go on vacation? Real. Do you even like him? Clearly not. This is just sad. Why are you married to this person when he ticks absolutely no boxes of what fulfillment in a marriage is? 1, he may have sleep apnea. He needs to get his snoring checked out by a doctor. If it's to the point of disrupting your sleep too, it's a problem. 2, I really don't want to sound weird in saying this, but you need to express your sexual desires and come to a mutual understanding of what is going on. Is he dysfunctional down there? Or talk about fantasies, etc. There's no non-penetrative way. Non-penetrative ways you can please each other. Maybe he would. Oh, damn. Okay. Go off the realist, Pookie. That's real. Got for yourself, yeah. Yeah, book a 2-room sleep. The egg drop soup! Yeah. 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 I mean, that's a good point. Just get 2 separate rooms. Like, her thing is he watches stuff on the TV that only he wants to watch, and so she can't, like, she only doom scrolls. She can only doom scroll because she doesn't have peace and quiet to read her books, right? She can't sleep. We never go to places that are inspiring, interesting. So, like, but her thing is, like, oh, like, it's not intellectually stimulating. So, I don't know. If you can't work out problems, these are, unfortunately, like, I think the comments are also kind of touching on this, but, like, unfortunately, like, these are very easy problems to solve. Like, these are not. If you can't get through these types of problems, it's like that's an issue, you know. Hi babe, I can't hear because I'm out right now, but have fun. Also, while you're streaming late, yeah, I streamed late with the prospect that I would have finished my homework by now. That was a lie. That would not happen. That did not happen. I did a lot yesterday though. I hope you have a fun time, Iku. Thanks for dropping by. With you, it's so silly. Like, you can't do something separate. Yeah, they should just. They don't have to do everything together on vacation. That's. You can do separate activities. Yeah, if you can't work through these problems in 16 years of being together, like, there are other things that are. There's things that are very wrong. Okay. Ooh, this is so funny. How do I, 30 female, ask my wife, 28 female, to stop singing in the car? No. My 30 female wife, 28 female, and I have been together for 4 years, married for 1. For some background on our relationship, it's a bit of an opposites attract dynamic. My wife is a big ball of sunshine. She is an extrovert from a big, loud Italian family, and I am definitely more of an introvert from a tiny, reserved Irish family. Normally, this dynamic works great. She always makes me laugh and really brings me out of my shell, and according to her at least, I help her stay present and truly enjoy the moment instead of having to be constantly on the go. That all being said, one of the times this dynamic is less ideal is when we are driving. My wife absolutely loves to sing in the car and will often curate playlists so that she can belt all the words to every song. She gets super into it, and it clearly brings her joy to do so, but she just really cannot sing. Now, she is often the first to admit this herself. She knows she's not destined for Broadway, and she totally owns this fact. And it's not like I don't enjoy singing along with her a lot of the time. The problem is that her voice carries like no one I've ever met. I've even joked with her that she has superpowered vocal cords. They overpower any song we are listening to by a mile. Plus, if she doesn't know all the words, she'll start making them up. So, whenever we are in the car, all I hear is her loudly singing off-key to every song, and sometimes hearing a bunch of made-up words on top of that. I try to ignore it as best as I can, but I especially get irritated if I like the song and want to actually hear the artist singing it. It's gotten to the point where I will purposefully request songs she doesn't know so that I can actually enjoy it. I know the solution is most likely to just talk with her about it, but for some reason I am worried that I'll sound like an asshole or hurt her feelings if I tell her not to sing along or even to lower her voice. The best I've been able to do is joke about it while we were driving once, but naturally she took it as just a joke, which is fair. It clearly makes her so happy to jam in the car, and she has been a bit sensitive in the past to me asking her to lower her voice. She was talking on the phone while I was in a meeting and it was coming through my headphones, but I think she just doesn't register how much her voice can actually carry. I think I'm mostly looking for advice on how to potentially phrase it or if it's even worth bringing up at all. Thanks so much. Oh, this is so like, oh, oh. Like, why do I find this to be like the hardest situation to deal with? Oh. Oh, make her take a singing lesson. No. Oh. So this is what it would be like to be married to Aoi. Me singing loudly off key, perhaps. I have a bit more confidence that I would be a little bit more on key. But I have to admit to you all that I am not a car singer. I am a car singer, but I don't sing very loudly. I'm not a belting at the top of my lungs person, unless the person next to me is also belting at the top of their lungs. So otherwise, I'm not a car singer. So maybe not, actually. This is not what it would be like to be married to me. Unless you are singing, if you're singing, I'll sing, but I'm not singing if no one else is singing. I'll hum, or I'll be quiet about it. Interesting. Oh. Oh, so she's judged. I know they're so in love, and it, like, this is so like cute to me, but like, oh. Oh no. Not many safe spaces to sing. That's true. I feel like you gotta take a partial L here for the wifey. Maybe no singing Wednesdays or something. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, oh, I agree, because, like, there are other places, well, yeah, because there are other places you can listen to music. I mean, you could just put in your headphones, but that's also a little bit, like, I understand that. I can understand that, like, because I'm the loud one. I'm the loud one, and, like, I always feel like, I don't know, I never want to talk too much or be, like, too loud, you know, but I know that I'm a yapper, so I can envision a world where, like, I can envision a world where an SO would be like, "Hey, Aoi, can you, like, stop talking for a second?" And, like, I would take offense to that. Like, I think, like, I'd, like, be hurt about it. Even though I understand, like, I'm fully aware that I'm, like, a yapper and that I'm, like, too loud sometimes, because my voice also carries. Like, I don't know if I'm as loud as this person, but I will be the first to admit that my voice is really loud when it wants to be. I think I can read a room pretty okay, and I don't like to be. I'm a little bit too self-conscious to be loud, to be too loud, but I do know that my voice has the ability to carry, and so I can see myself being the singing wife in this situation and, like, perhaps taking offense or, like, being a little bit like, oh, if like if my SO was to be like, oh, like, hey babe, could you, like, quiet down a little bit? Like, I think I would be, like, upsetty about it. Which is why I'm so empathetic to this situation. I'm like, oh. With them taking singing lessons together, me too. That might be a cute thing to do. I don't know. Yeah, actually, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, might have to take the L on this one. Also depends on how much you drive, I think. Like, if it's like I have to listen to this singing, off-key singing for like an hour a day or something, like that's, okay, maybe we need to like talk about something. But like, if it's like once in a while, if like you have your own driving sessions too, like if they're always together in the car, like I think that's like, okay, like maybe we need to think about potential solutions. But like, if they're only in the car together, like for a few minutes a day, or like, you know, like not every day, then OP has the time to listen to her own music and sing on her own time too. So I think it also kind of depends on that. Because in a sense, OP's a little irritated by this, but like it is, I would argue that it is kind of like a bonding experience. I don't know, you might have to just like make the best of it. I don't know. Reminds me of that short of there are two types of autistic people with one singing. It's just sitting there. Oof. Maybe they're only doing one song per year. Yeah, I think it really depends on how the frequency and the length of like how of this happening. I'm trying to think, does off-key singing make me like irritated? I mean, her real gripes with this is that her wife's voice is too loud. I see. I feel so much empathy for these people. Sympathy. I see. Let's read some comments. It's like the same 3 songs. I don't know if that would make it better or worse. Alternate who picks songs or make 2 playlists for the drives. Playlist 1 is her sing-alongs. Playlist 2 is your I want to hear the music songs. I would say I love seeing you happy singing in the car, but sometimes I need a little quiet time to just listen to the original songs and focus on the road. Can we alternate playlists? One that is fun to sing with, and one just listen to. That's a good idea. If your wife has a Helden voice, whatever that means, buy her some singing lessons. She could be wait, this has so many, this sentence has multiple words that I don't understand. Okay. I think it's fair to ask for a compromise. You can reiterate that your time singing together in the car is something you love and never want to stop. But it would also be nice sometimes to just experience and enjoy the music. I love to belt it out in the car too, but when songs I absolutely love come on, I really just want to crank it up and let it wash over me, you know? I don't think this is an either-or situation, and I think your best chance for a successful conversation is to frame it that way. No matter what you do, please do not involve the quality of her singing. That's true. That's the one surefire way to... This is true. I think there is a good... That's true. Being like, hey, so, babe, like, you're being a little too loud, or, like, you're not singing on key, or you're not singing the words. Like, that's not the point, I guess. Like, yeah, framing it as I would like time to listen to the song is a very good way to frame it. I agree. That makes sense. My microtonal opera wife. There's no nice way to say you're busting my eardrums. Exactly. So you have to shift the focus to something else. you have to shift the focus to something else where it's like, I want to do this. I love you, but I would like to do this, you know. Not so much like a you are doing this and I need you to stop. That makes sense. I see. I think that's a good advice. Just know if you say something, you can't unsay it. Imagine future car trips where a song comes on you know she loves and she just sits there in silence because you told her you don't like hearing her sing. Yeah, see? Oh, that'd be me. Oh no. I guarantee you that silence will be 10 times more unbearable for you than her singing. Sometimes we should just put up with annoying things because it brings genuine joy to the people we love most. I also like this comment a lot because that would be me. Like, if someone was like, hey, like, I really like our times where we can sing, but like I also like I don't know, like I'm an overthinker and I can be a pessimist sometimes, and I'd be like, oh, you don't like my singing, and then I would stop singing. Like I am I am that type of like menhera. So I agree with that as well, depending on like I don't know. I think that obviously like we need to like that's something that's not the intent. That's not always the intent, but I can see myself reacting that way. So I think that's also very true. If it's really bothering you, if it's really like that big of an issue, like we're in the car for 30 minutes plus every single day and I have to hear her screaming along to this music every single day, and she's really off key and she's really loud and she's really like she doesn't know the lyrics, okay, let's have a talk about it. But if it's once every few days, or like if it's just to go to the grocery store and back, or like, you know, then I think there are some things that you can definitely put up with for the people that you love, you know. There's some frequencies that do echo in my ears. I don't know about others. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, I think that, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to be like, okay, this is a sound that really, and I know that there are some people who get really distracted by sounds compared to others. Like if there's like construction happening outside your window or something, like depending on who you are, like that can be really annoying, or you can like just tune it out. Like for me, like I'll think about it for a little bit. I'll be like, oh my god, something is happening out there. But then it really, if it goes on for long enough, it kind of stops bothering me. Like I'm pretty good at tuning things out. But like there are some people I know that can't do that. Like any little like sound like makes them like huh, you know, and then they like can't concentrate. So it really depends on your tolerance level, I think. And I don't know, that's what I would just want to know how often that this is occurring, because I think that there's a point where you can like put up with things for the people that you love, right? My daughter has a beautiful voice, and the bathroom is next to my bedroom. Every morning she would sing in the shower at the top of her lungs at 5 a.m. It was beautiful, but it was 5 a.m. I said something to her about it, and she never did it again. The shower still woke me up, but it was the silence that was deafening. I missed it. Oh, so definitely be careful what you wish for. Oh. I told my mom that she was bad at singing, and I didn't want to hear it when I was 10, and I have never heard her sing along to a song again since then. Oh my god. She could readily admit that she wasn't good. She wasn't good at singing, but hearing it from me changed something in her. She still thinks about it, and I still regret it. Okay, hold on. Oh, I would love to sing along to 80s music with her again, and it might never happen. I just have to live with that. If I could go back, I wouldn't have said anything. Oh no. Oh my god. Why is this making me so sad? Okay, I need to move on. This is making me sad. Oh my god. What? Oh no. Oh, okay, they should tell their mom that though, cuz like, oh. No. This is so sad. I need to move on. I need to laugh about a different story. My boyfriend, male 24, says that I, female 22, don't give him All right. Okay, here we go. So me and my boyfriend have been living together for just about 5 months. We have been dating for 9 months. He recently made a comment about how he never gets head. We're so back. Which I have given him head multiple times, and I don't mind giving it to him, but I'm not one to do it every day. He says, whoa! He says with the amount that he fucks me, he should be getting the same amount of head. I just want to put it out there that during our time together, I've only received head 1 time. And I brought that up to him, and he said, whoa! Whoa! Have you met your head quota today? Oh, so it's not good enough. I just don't understand. I tried to ask you how much head you would want. Wait, what? And he said wait, from now on we'll have sex the same amount as I give him head. No! Oh my god! This is so... This man's clearly has watched too much, like, pornography. Like... Whoa. Hi, Tomo. Yo, wait, what? That's so... Oh my god. Yeah, this is, I think this is a bit of a no-brainer. Like, I would think we need sex-positive therapy in this house. You need sex therapy! He sounds like a selfish lover and not a very skilled one. He's not own your body in any capacity. Real. Yeah, oh my god. Is the fucking not mutual? I mean, if he fucks you, is he not likewise getting fucked? That's so real, though. So then by his logic, you're fucking him, so you don't need to give him head? Yeah, the double standard. That's so real, though. That's so real. What? Is the fucking non-mutual? This is awesome. This is such a good comment. This is my first thought, but I was so overwhelmed I forgot. It technically, yeah, no, it's true. That's what it means. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean he fucks me? What about what? It's not like, it's not transaction. It's like you're doing it together. Aren't you both getting fucked? Like, okay, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. That was so. She needs to, like, they need therapy or she needs to break up with that man. Girl's not gonna be satisfied if this continues. Woo. Okay. Oh, pregnant. After years of trying to get pregnant, my 39 male wife, 36 female, is pregnant but now wants a divorce. What can I do to defuse the situation and get her to at least converse with me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Also, good morning. Welcome in. Throw away because some coworkers follow my Reddit account, TLDR at the bottom. My wife, 36 female, and I, 39 male, have been together for about 12 years, married for 7. Let's call my wife Alice. When I met her, she was always smiling and down for whatever. Alice wasn't big into social media and was a minimalist, so much so that she had a significant case of OCD diagnosed by her therapist and psychiatrist. Okay. In the first few years of our marriage, in our first home together, her OCD was a lot to handle for me. I remember her flipping out at me because I put the condiments and seasoning back in the cabinet in the incorrect order. Ooh. Eventually, I told Alice I can't continue to live like this on eggshells about using something basic like salt and pepper. I always tried to put items back, but short of taking a photo before I touched anything, I felt getting items back in their place was good enough. Alice agreed this was unhealthy and sought out therapy. I told her how proud I was of her and always tried to always credit her for how much she changed, though I feel like I could have said it more often in hindsight. Things got better at home, and after years of trying to have a child naturally, we decided to give IVF a go. She handled the first round of hormones and shots like a champ. We did our first round of retrieval, and I was thrilled that 4 male embryos survived to the stage where they could be implanted. I noticed Alice was less than thrilled. She really wanted a girl, but I thought we should be happy with the 4 healthy embryos we have, and we should try implanting. After some rounds of discussion, I relented for another attempt at embryo retrieval so she could have her girl. Again, 4 more boys. We had the same conversation again. She really wanted to try one more time. We lost roughly a year after the second attempt due to some health issues she had, not being able to make our third attempt at retrieval until this past November when we finally got some girls. We quickly moved to implantation and were happy to find out in January she was pregnant with a little girl. I was beyond thrilled. Okay. Unfortunately, during the entire time we went through IVF, I saw her personality and behavior change drastically. She stopped caring about even basic things like picking up after herself and budgeting her finances. Our once awesome house became like a hoarder's house full of things she's bought online but never opened, things she thrifted because they were great deals, and a shit ton of baby, toddler, and child toys, clothes, etc. We had paths between objects to get to the places in the house we spent time, but she hated any time I tried to move, organize, or clean up our house. It got real bad this year, couldn't walk barefoot because of crumbs from our dog's treats. Oh my god. I also learned she racked up significant debt on her credit cards, well beyond what I was able to help her pay off. To this day, I don't fully know the state of her finances because she won't share them with me. Additionally, her job was stressing her out and she wanted to go on FMLA leave. Someone tell me what that means. So she could get pregnant naturally. What I didn't know is that in November, they told Alice her leave was up and she needed to return to work. She didn't, and they terminated her in the new year after multiple attempts to get her to log in. I supported her as much as I was able, given the state of our finances in our house. But I won't lie, this past year was incredibly stressful for me too. I won't consider myself a neat freak, but I like to have clean living spaces and minimal clutter. I got angry with her and sometimes heated because there were months when we weren't going through IVF, she wasn't working, and nothing was getting done. She was just hanging out. What also got under my skin was that while I was working all day, she'd be sending me dozens of posts on Instagram and TikTok and then act annoyed if I didn't watch them. Oh my god. It also sucked because I like to cook and have friends and family over, which we could no longer do. Relationships with those folks, including my parents and extended family, have suffered. Anyway, so now she's pregnant, and I really backed off on the house slash finances stuff when we first found out. Her mom got really excited and started sending us things for the baby. I politely asked Alice if she could tell her mom to hold off until we can find a place for all this stuff. She exploded as if all this resentment towards me just came out, ripped my parents apart for their lack of gifts, said they'll never meet their granddaughter, and smashed my computer monitor. Oh my god. She had her mom pick her up yesterday. I want over there to try to talk to her and couldn't get a word in. She just screamed. All I was able to say is, please calm down, you're 10 weeks pregnant. The last thing she said to me is that she doesn't care if she miscarries. Swore I'll never get to see my daughter and hopes my whole family dies. What the hell? I can ignore a lot of the terrible things she said because she's really been going through it. Alice and her dad came back to our house last night for about 3 minutes, said we either need to figure this out quickly or get a lawyer. She said she wanted a divorce and I had nothing left to say. I went into my office and closed the door and they left. She has since blocked me on just about every way I can think of to contact her short of going to her parents' house. So here I am, my wife of 7+ years and who's 10 weeks pregnant and now wants a divorce. Any advice? Huh? Mamma mia, what the hell? Oh, Family Medical Leave Act. Oh. She needs help? Like, that's like the levels of her, like, her like, having a meltdown or whatever, like, that's pretty crazy. Like, she needs, I think she needs to get, like, checked out. Like, they need to take her to, like, a psychiatrist or something, because this is... Yeah, treatment calls... Yeah, I was thinking, like, if they're shooting her up with hormones, like, I honestly don't know what IVF, like, entails, but hormones, like, I don't know, like, maybe... Yeah, what cause... Yeah, it, like, I don't know, is it the IVF, maybe? Huh. I see. Hormone changes. Right. So, like, I feel like their pregnancy hormones, yeah, there's lots of hormones, and she was already diagnosed with OCD, so it could be making a lot of her symptoms worse, right? Hormonal contraceptive changes a woman's personality, so attempts to get pregnant involve getting off that contraception and thus changing their personality yet again. If she was on contraception in the first place, because they have been trying naturally for a while. But yeah, it's clearly, I can't imagine this level of, like, a personality shift unless it had something to do with, like, her medication, her hormones, a lack of medication, maybe, like this is not something, like, a normal, a sane person. You've been married for 7 years. Like, I mean, he talks about how he had problems with her OCD, but other than that, like, he doesn't really mention other problems, and they were still together, and they were trying for a baby. So it's really, like, something is clearly wrong. More hormones. Yeah, hormones, injecting hormones, right? Like, that's, like, and I'm sure it's, like, I hear it's painful. It costs a lot of money. It's painful. It's stressful. Like, I don't know. Tragedy, comedy to horror. This went all over the place. She needs professional help immediately. She sounds like she's spiraling. Psychotic break. Yeah, immediately. Definitely medical help. Parents are enabling her delusions. She's not going to get the help she needs. His wife is seriously mentally ill and has been undertreated for years. She is now in a serious mental health crisis and needs to see a psychiatrist right away. There we go. Way beyond Reddit pay grade. Inpatient psychiatric hospital level. Yeah, sounds like your wife is having a mental health crisis and desperately needs help. Maybe her parents can't get through to her. Respectfully, I think your wife is having a mental breakdown. From what I read, she has serious mental health struggles for a while. Estrogen has a major input on numerous neurological differences, including OCD. The mood swings can definitely be caused by hormonal shifts during IVF treatment and pregnancy. Another neurological issue, ADHD, can often coexist with OCD and is also greatly affected by hormone changes. What you're describing sounds like impulse buying and task paralysis, which are symptoms of ADHD. It's quite possible that after having the baby, her hormones will regulate and she'll be better able to control it. But it's also possible that there has been a permanent shift. If she's willing to speak and be completely honest with a therapist, they can work with her to find things that help. If you're willing, I'd strongly recommend you start with or without her to better understand and help you determine what you can/will handle and how to manage your ongoing relationship. Even if worst case scenario, divorce comes, you'll have to learn how to best manage co-parenting. True. Yeah, the baby. Also, if she's experiencing like a lot of stress during her pregnancy, like that's not good for the baby either. Like Wise Woman 1 is a wild username. Wait, that's so true. Wise Woman 1. The 1 is crazy too. Woo, interesting. Appropriate. That was pretty wise. Thank you, Wise Woman. Ooh, this is a horror movie. Wow. That's a crazy username. Woo. Okay. My 29 female boyfriend, 28 male, told a girl, if we don't work out, I'll fly to you via text. Is this breakup worthy? I went through his phone, great, and saw recently deleted text messages with some girl. He showed her a picture of me and she said, I still believe we will end up married one day. And he said, if my girl and I don't work out, I'll fly up north to you. I don't think I need to read the rest of this story. What do you mean is this breakup worthy? What? My head hurts. I haven't told him I went through his phone. I don't know what to do. Am I making a big deal? I know they never see each other in text. We're from about a month ago, but I just can't imagine telling another man something like that while I'm in a committed relationship. Thoughts? What? Is this breakup worthy? I mean, is this a question? Like, yeah? Come on, man. Seriously? Yes, it's breakup worthy. Boyfriend lines up his next bang. Is this breakup worthy? Oh my. Okay. Moving on. This is okay, sure. My 18 female. Vaginismus. My vaginismus keeps ruining my relationship with my boyfriend. Oh. Okay. What? Okay. Okay. Sure. I've known my boyfriend for 2 years now in college, and so far we've been together for 5 months. I've never had a relationship before, neither had he, so I couldn't possibly fathom what would await me. I've had some weird experiences in the past where I couldn't even use the smallest tampon. I see. I understand. Okay. Use the mirror at the gyno, but never paid attention to it at all until me and my boyfriend tried to get intimate for the first time and it didn't work. We tried a lot more, but no matter the efforts, it just never worked out. I decided to go talk about it with a gyno, and it turns out I have vaginismus. I see. Okay. Painful contractions with... Okay, I see. At first, things were fine, and my boyfriend claimed that he doesn't care as long as he gets to be with me, but I always had a feeling this state wouldn't last long. Soon, he started to say all these weird things, and we started to have arguments out of the blue all the time, where in the end, he always made remarks about not even being able to have sex with me. Today, we were talking about how much our relationship just went down, and he said that he shouldn't even care about my feelings since we didn't reach the final stage. Wow. He then went on to say that he doesn't like to think that he'll be a virgin forever if he stays with me and that we'll never have a normal life when we get married. He said that with me, he feels like he's being cucked by his own hand. Whoa! And he feels like an oofy doofy. What's an oofy doofy? What's an oofy doofy? As everyone's doing it and he's stuck with me, which honestly really hurt. A what? I said that considering how unsatisfied he is with me, we should just split, to which he replied that despite all, he actually loves and only wants me, and that he's the best I'll ever get. Because any other average guy in college our age would cheat on me, well, he'll never leave me, and I do realize that it's true. No! Even though it's not like I could imagine ever being with someone else but him, as corny as that may sound. I do love him, but I'm tired of feeling like some kind of a burden, preventing him from living a normal life and keep getting upset all the time. What could one even do in this situation? You are 18! You are 18! Red flag. Big red flag. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, boyfriend 18M. Whoa. Where are my fellow oofy doofies? What's an oofy doofy? What is an oofy doofy? That just reminds me of all the cat meme TikToks, French TikToks I see about oopy goopy. Like, wait, what's an oofy doofy? That's crazy. Is this the language that the kids are speaking nowadays? The 18-year-olds? Is this a Gen Alpha term? What's an oofy doofy? Oh, it's an incel culture word. Oh, women that prefer mediocre men. Oh my god. It's an incel culture word? Okay, break up with him. Break up with him. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't think... Oh my god. Good thing she's young. Yeah. Girl, you are 18. It's fine. You will be very fine. Woo! Oh my god. Get your gyno to refer you to pelvic floor PT. They can help you with exercises. I see. That's true. Go to your doctor, but break up with the man. Do it for yourself, not for your boyfriend. Yeah. End this relationship. Real. Toxic and abusive. Yeah. That's pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Real disease is this guy, right? I'm oofy doofy maxing. I don't care about your feelings as well. You should break up. Definitely. It was hard. Yeah, right? Crazy. 18-year-old boy. Okay. Caught my husband, 43 male, recording our conversation, and now 28 female feel uncomfortable. Okay, wait. Someone do the math for me. Someone do this math for me. My husband, 43 male, and I, 38 female, had a major fight yesterday. Today I felt safe and secure. 15. Ooh. Today I felt safe and secure enough to tell him how I feel. I'm having a harder and harder time coming back from these big fights, although they have gotten better in the last year. We've been married for 3.5 years now. Whoa. Year nows. We've been married for 3.5 years now. After we talked, while he leaned over to kiss me, I could see his phone in his shirt pocket recording. I said, "What's that on your phone?" That he didn't know and obviously closed it and showed me his lock screen. I asked him to unlock it. He did. I asked to hold his phone. He let me, and of course I looked up the open tabs, and there it was, a recording. I asked him, "Why are you recording?" He responded with some rambling about how I say I wish I could see how he talks to me and how he sounds a lot meaner than he intends to. Okay, this made me feel weird. I have mentioned that because that is one of our major problems. It seems like he doesn't realize how mean he sounds. I started to cry a bit, and he just repeated himself and insisted he was doing it to see how he sounded and that I am being sensitive and that he thinks I'm going to hold it against him later, but he would stop if I wanted. This made me ask how long he has been doing this. He says just for a while now to get a better idea on my perspective. I feel weird about it. I feel like I can't trust it. Am I being too sensitive? Thank you for any feedback. I'm exhausted when I was typing this. I'm 38 and he's 43. Okay. What? That's really shady. That's really shady. What? That sounds like a lie. Sounds like a lie. Sounds like a straight up lie. But oh, interesting. That's like, yeah, I agree though. That sounds like a really like psycho. That sounds like a really psycho like lie though. Like that's a really intricate lie. Cause like, I feel like if you're in that situation, like you could think that you're overthinking. You're like, oh, okay. Divorce prep, yeah. Even if the intent isn't bad, this is a line no rational person crosses. Yeah. There's yeah, right? I think, ew. That's really scary. Like, because it definitely does sound like it, in some world, like, I don't, like, it could be true. I don't know. Like, he doesn't know how mean he sounds, I guess. But, like, that's really scary. That's really scary. I used to do this to my husband because he was gaslighting me and deflected every argument back to me, then pretended he didn't say things I know he said. It went on for years and I thought I was going insane, so I started recording our arguments to get a better understanding of what was happening. It was eye-opening. Maybe doing exactly what he says he is, trying to hear himself, or he could be trying to use it against you later. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, that's not, like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that, but, like, I don't know, like, maybe. Maybe he thinks he's being gaslit and needs recordings for his own sanity. When people start preparing for a divorce, they often record shit because they think it will help them in court when dividing up assets. There you go. So they deliberately try to push their partner into going batshit, and then they try to whip out the recording and say, see, we divorced because of abuse, so I should be entitled to everything because I tried to make it work until it became dangerous. See how crazy my partner is. I would be cautious that the fighting lately is intentional. But there's a way to see if he's actually wanting to do self-introspection by recording if there's actually a motive of divorce plans. Ask him for a copy of the entire recording, and then ask him to go to couples counseling. If both answers are no, then you should suspect he's trying to gear up for a divorce. By the way, recordings don't change anything. People imagine they do, but they don't. Okay, yeah. This definitely, I agree with this. This is where my brain went. We talked a bit this morning about it. He said he understands why I would feel uncomfortable and says there were times in the past where I told him I wish he could hear how he sounds, which is true. I do not think he knows how mean he can come off. He said that he heard his tone in some recordings and thinks that I am right. He sounds a lot worse than intended. He does go to therapy on his own, has been for years. I have gone for years as well. I have seen improvement in the way he talks to me and our relationship in general. I'm going to ask him to see his phone and all the recordings and whatever else I need to, and of course start therapy together. I don't want to jump to divorce. There has been progress. Yeah. Interesting. I walked into a gaslit story. I mean, yeah, it's really like the vibes were really off in this story, but like it let me see. Hold on. My husband and I had a major fight yesterday. Today I felt safe. Okay. Cuz like imagine he whips it out in the middle of his fight with her. Like but it's like the next day. It's the next day after a fight. Like if he was whipping out his phone during a fight, I'd be like, "Whoa." Cuz like you have to have you're in a mental space where you have like the what do you call it? The yoyu, you're able, like you're aware enough. You're not mad enough. You're aware enough to take out your phone and start recording. Like if it was during the fight, I'd be a little bit more wary. But this is like the next day and she's like, "Hi, I want to talk about what we talked about yesterday." Whatever. I don't know. Like this is I don't know. Recordings do work. It depends on. Yeah, because it sounds. I think that it could, depending on their relationship and how. Because what OP is saying here, it's like, okay, I see. You know. Needs more contextual information. Yeah. I don't know. But like, yeah, the trust is like gone. I don't know. That's that's a hard one. Yeah, oh, hello, welcome in. My first thought is he collecting evidence against her for divorce. If I were her, I'd start a similar secret dossier of his shortcomings just in case. Yeah, everyone's like, divorce? Divorce? So he went into this conversation expecting it to be a fight, so he started recording it beforehand. Normal behavior, no. Yeah, no. This either means that you guys fight all the time, so it doesn't matter when he's recording, so he's always recording, or he's baiting you into fights so he can record you and have proof of the fights later. None of these options sound healthy or safe, or sounds like a toxic relationship that needs to end. I don't know. If he's doing it for his own self-improvement, then why would he do it secretly? Yeah, his reasons clearly no explanation. Made up in panic, telling you're overreacting is the cherry on top. To be a deal-breaker situation, he's hiding it for a reason. I'd be concerned he's wanting to divorce. The arguments have gotten better because he's recording them and putting more thought into how he comes across for his recordings, not for you. I have recorded conversations before when needed for legal proof in certain situations. Would never do this to my partner, though. I have way more respect for him than this. And if I ever felt like I needed to, I'd know the relationship was over. Messy. Real. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. This is scary. I don't know. I don't know. Sounds a little fishy. A little fishy. What do I say to my 45 female boyfriend, 44 male, who doesn't seem to realize he's just broken up with me? I've been dating my boyfriend for about a year. When I met him, he had separated from his wife and they were going through a divorce 8 months after separation. I don't usually date men who are only separated, but we just clicked. One thing I've asked from the beginning is whether or not he wants to have more kids because I'm child-free for medical reasons. He's always said he wasn't bothered either way. Their relationship with his children is very strained and they don't like going to see him. Now the divorce is complete. I've warned him that he'll spiral having had his friends... What? That he'll spiral having had friends go through the same thing, which is usually why I don't date men in this period. But he was adamant he was going to be fine. He isn't. He's totally spiraling. I've suggested that he go back to therapy, but he doesn't want to. I've said not to just have these thoughts and feelings swirling around in his head and talk if he needs to. He started talking to me about his feelings, and one of them is that he wants to have more kids. Now he said this in a stream of consciousness in a voice note. I'm on the waiting list for a hysterectomy. He's still texting as normal. How do I confront this? He doesn't really have anyone else to talk to. However, our relationship is basically over in my head now. Whoa. Who doesn't seem to realize he's just broken up with me? I mean, I don't think you're broken up. Like I think that you need to be... I think just the voice memo of him saying he wants more kids doesn't mean that you're broken up. Like, I don't think that she's wrong for not wanting kids. Like, that's her decision, and like, that's her decision, and she's totally like, it would be totally warranted to break up with him if he was like, I want kids with you, and she said no. Like, sure, like, but she hasn't broken up with him. They're not broken up. It's over in her head, exactly. Like, it isn't over. Why are you saying it's over? But clearly she doesn't want kids. She doesn't have kids for medical reasons, but she also clearly doesn't want them, or else she would be thinking about other... Also, I will say that, like, he didn't say, I want kids with you. Like, unless that's how he phrased it. Like, he's spiraling, and he's having these thoughts, and he's, like, he's going down, like, he's like, oh, God, he doesn't have a good relationship with his kids. So, like... he's saying that he like wants more, but like he didn't say like have kids with me right now. They've like, it's not, I don't know, like he threw the words I want kids out, and she was like, okay, we're over, you know? Like, I don't think it's fine if that's not on your list, and if your priorities aren't straight, if your priorities don't align, then like, yeah, sure, that's grounds for breaking up or whatever, but but you say yourself that he's spiraling. Like, you can still talk about it. Like, what is this story? Sounds like you just need to be upfront and honest. Tell him if he wants more kids and you can't give that to him. You have broken up with him in your head, not him breaking up with you. Thank you. Since you've had friends go through divorce, you know some of the things that people say in this major transition are just thoughts/words. It's really important, in my opinion, for people going through divorce to get therapy. You can't assume he realizes the implications of his rantings. You can certainly point it out. If you want kids, that would mean we're incompatible. Not sure if you're just having thoughts or if you're expressing actual intentions. Yeah. Like, what if he's just saying it? Thank you for reminding me of this. It's a lot hard to remember when you're directly involved. What I don't want him to say is... What I don't want is for him to say what he thinks I want to hear so that he still has me around. Ah, I see. None of this sounded appetizing. You got involved with a guy who was in the heat of a divorce, messy enough situation as it is. Now you become his therapist to help him through his post-divorce feelings, something you shouldn't have to do. He should be addressing these emotions himself, through therapy if required, but not something he wants to do, rather keep dumping it all on you. And he wants more kids when you're working towards getting a hysterectomy, a deal breaker for the long term. The kid's deal breaker. Meanwhile, having to help him through his divorce. None of it sounds promising. It's not ready for anything new. Sounds like it's time to cut the cord and move on. Aside from all the other issues, did you not think it was a bit strange and off-putting that the man's children have a strained relationship with him and don't like seeing him? Like, that for me would be a massive glaring red flag. That's real. Imagine, yeah, like, right. Like, what if he's just like, I miss having kids. You know, he didn't specifically say, I want you to have my children. Like, I don't know. The relationship with his children is very strained. They don't like going to see him. Yeah, he should not have more kids. Real. Sounds like this girl doesn't actually like him very much if he trusts you in a state of vulnerability. She's like, you, bye. Yeah, I mean, but she's not his therapist. I mean, like, I agree that, like, it would, like, this is way too extreme of a reaction, and for her to be like, ooh, you said the word kids? Goodbye. Like, I cannot be with you anymore. Like, that's too extreme. She also does not need to be his therapist. Like... Did she say like he didn't get therapy? I suggested going back to therapy, but he doesn't want to. Then he shouldn't be dumping it on her. He shouldn't be dumping it on her, but like she also needs to clarify his intentions before saying like yes or no, right? So Tig Biddy's 14. Yeah, if he doesn't want to go to therapy, like that's on him. Like, and I think that's a different grounds for breaking up with someone. Like, I think there's a difference between being vulnerable with someone and like dumping your shit on them, right? Like it really depends on, I don't know. I've just said not to let, and talk to me if he needs to. Yeah, I mean, like, it just kind of depends on, I don't know. I mean, like, it makes sense though. I can understand that if he felt like, oh, I have all of my issues and like blah blah blah, and she was like, oh, talk to me anytime. Like, I'll accept all of your trauma. I'll help you get through this. And he does, and she's like, oh, then like that's a different story, I guess. But starts with generalizing to voice men and assuming his character. I agree. It sounds like she just doesn't like. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Zoe said he wasn't bothered. The relationship with children is very strange. Doesn't like. I've warned him. He'll spiral, which is usually why I don't date men in this period. Yeah, that's true. If it was just a passing comment of I miss having kids, then he could have just been commenting on not being able to see his own children. Yeah, it's very vague, and it's not fair for her to be like, he doesn't know we're broken up now, right? Haha. Like that's that's a pretty asshole like move, but like clearly she shouldn't be dating him. She says it herself like multiple times. She's like, oh, I don't date men in this period. I don't date men in this period. But like, but you did. But you did, so it's time to set some boundaries, clearly. Like, if if she knows that he should be going to therapy, she should say, I need you to get therapy. If not, like, I don't think I cannot be your only emotional support right now. Like, that is impossible for me, and I would need to end things. Like, that's valid, you know, but it's not okay to be like, oh yeah, babe, you know, I'll listen to you anytime if you have problems. Oh, but when you put out the word kids, like, I'm running, you know, like, that's a bit of a, that's bad. Yeah. She made an exception. It was the wrong exception to make. She's like, I knew he was gonna spiral, and he did! Okay. Okay. He's still texting as normal. Then clearly he doesn't understand the weight of what he said to you. And you need to say that. But we just clicked and he doesn't want to go to therapy. And she's like, okay, bye. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it's... I don't think that she should have to bear... She does not have to bear his, like, heavy... bear the cross of his emotions, but she should also make her expectations clear then. Because it's not cool because she's also making a lot of assumptions. He said, I want kids. And she's like, oh no, he wants kids with me. I need to leave. Like, I feel like I'm almost supposed to disagree with OP. I mean, it's hard to... unless the situation is very clear, like, it's pretty easy to disagree with OP because, like, they're unreliable. Most OPs are unreliable narrators, so we can only take the story at, like, face value. Unless it's like, is my boyfriend's cheating on me, should I break up with him? Like, unless it's something like that, I think it's pretty easy to go both ways, because anyone can be an unreliable narrator. Find out my 35 male girlfriend, 32 female has been lying to me about her finances. Uh-oh. I, 35 male, recently discovered my girlfriend, 32 female, of 3 years has been lying to me about her finances and that she makes about 8K a month after taxes while I make about 7K a month. She also got a promotion at her work a few months ago that she has not mentioned to me yet. To put this into context, we live in a very expensive city because of our jobs, and she refused to pay a significant portion of the rent since we moved in together. She only agreed to spend $500 of her own money on rent. That left me to foot the remaining $2,100. Before she moved in, I shared the apartment with a friend and we both paid $1,300 each. The owner has raised the rent steadily over the last 2 years, and now we are supposed to pay $3,000. That means I'll be paying $2,500 a month or $30,000 a year. We could move to a cheaper place, but that could mean a 3-hour commute, which is not ideal. My girlfriend continues to refuse to pay more in writing to me. I barely have any savings. I pay for almost everything, and she spends most of her money on her makeup and designer clothes and fancy dinners with her friends. When I confronted her about lying to me about her finances, she told me she makes $60K a year before we moved in. She said it's my responsibility as a man to pay the rent, and she can't afford to pay half the rent and also live the lifestyle she wants to live. Uh-oh. She has no financial discipline or any idea where all that money disappears to. I'm sorry I'm ranting, but I just feel frustrated and don't have anyone to talk to about all this. I feel so frustrated and drained. I am angry and feel I have been deceived by someone I thought I could share my life with. I feel totally lost. Like I have been a fool the past 3 years and I wasted my time dating her when she clearly can't be honest with me. I have tried many times to be reasonable and understanding. It just doesn't work. She is just a leech. Bro, you'd hate her. Trying to drain every single penny out of me. I'm starting to have second thoughts on our life together. Maybe we should be getting married after all. So what do you guys think I should do? Oh. He hates her. That's crazy. like these, it's like, how can you not say break up with her, you know? Like, He hates her. Why is he even asking? Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. It's the man's job to pay rent. I'm going to spend my money on designer clothing and makeup. And outings with my friends. Oh no. Oh, that's crazy. It makes way less how student debt or taking care of parents. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously he was willing to accommodate if she had financial difficulties. Like, she was like, oh, I only make this much and I only want to spend this much. And he said, okay, but now he's like, what the hell? Why the hell are you lying to me? Like, it's not just about the way that she can't deal with her finances. It's the way that she was lying. Like, what? Whoa. Whoa. I think she needs to find someone else. I think that he needs to run. Woo. Woo. Dumpster trash fire. Good God, man. Give the landlord notice, move to a low-cost one-bedroom place and build your finances back up. Lose the parasite. Real. Someone who's an appropriate life partner would not act this way. Even if she's not from some hardcore traditional / gendered culture where the man pays. Both honesty and prioritizing the financial health of your partnership have to come over core values. Real. 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 It doesn't matter if you think it's the man's job. Like, it's not healthy. Like, and like, why are you lying? Why are you lying? The trad wife. I was gonna say that too. Oh my god. Yeah, the trad wife. Yeah, why are you lying? The trad wife. Not the trad wife. Oh my god, they're so... Wow, the relationship advice subreddit. I love this. It's moving, you guys. Like, hello? Like, what was 1 hour ago, 14 hours ago, 6 hours ago, 1 day ago, 5 hours ago, 44 minutes ago? Like, hello? That's awesome. It's moving. Everyone needs relationship advice. Schmovin'. My girlfriend, female 27, and I, male 27, are losing our minds. Has anyone ever been long-term harassed by an ex? How did it affect your relationship? How did it end? Ooh! Ooh! The tea! Okay. She's not even my ex. We briefly dated like 2 years ago. Maybe went on 6-7 dates total. Now she seems to be hell-bent on ruining my current relationship. I'd like to know if anyone has been through this. How did it pan out? Hearing other stories how they dealt with it would give me some comfort. TLDR, a crazy girl I dated for a short time has been harassing my girlfriend and girlfriend's family through anonymous burner accounts claiming very outlandish defamatory things. Defamatory? I finally figured out it was her after she revealed I allegedly got her pregnant and she needed an abortion and called her out on her behavior. Still, the harassment keeps on coming. I've since sent a cease and desist email. For those who want the full context, bear with me. Over 2 years ago, a few months after I, male 27, had just gotten out of a relationship, I started going on dates with a girl, female 27, I met on Tinder. Let's call her B. B was nice, friendly, seemed cool, and into me. Everything was good, but something in my heart didn't feel like I wanted to get serious with her. On the first date, B asked me what I was looking for, and I made it clear I was not in any rush for anything serious. She immediately said she felt the same. I had a big personal project I was working on and barely had time for a relationship. We were never exclusive. Eventually, after maybe 2 months, I'd see her maybe once a week. I gently told B exactly how I was feeling, expressing that I really wasn't seeing this turn into a serious relationship. She seemed sad, but told me she'd be fine to just continue hooking up, no strings attached. I saw her twice after this, more spaced out, but then I slowly let things fizzle out and focused on myself. Just to be clear, I could not have communicated my feelings more gently and clearly. I didn't want to be a fuckboy. The last time I talked to B in person was while I was walking in a park I frequented often and I ran into her. I didn't think it was any more than a coincidence. Perhaps that time it was. But after this, every single time I went to this park, there she was. Oh my god. I would be sitting on the grass with friends on a date or by myself reading a book and would feel eyeballs on me. I'd turn and see her watching from the walk path in sunglasses wearing a hat or walking in the other direction despite her never having passed me. Oh my god! A few months later, I eventually met another girl, 27, who ended up becoming my current long-term partner. I moved super slowly with her, but unlike B, things just felt right. One day, I tell her about this random Instagram burner account that doesn't follow me but watches all my stories. My girlfriend reveals she has the same account watching her stories. Later, I find out another friend of mine, a girl, has the same account watching their stories. We jokingly try to figure out who it is, attempting to sign into it, revealing the last few digits of the phone number. I didn't think it matched up with anyone I knew. Then B texts me asking how I am. I realize it is her number. Ah! Oh my god! Now on to the crazy part. Woo! A few months in, I met my girlfriend's mom for the first time. It went great. She posted a story of me with their family dog. The next day, she receives an anonymous message from a different burner account. The message warns that I am a liar, cheater, manipulator, that I got someone pregnant, was cheating during certain months, was still using dating apps, all kinds of crazy shit. Thankfully, the claims were so randomly specific that they could easily be disproven, and since the person wasn't showing face, both my girlfriend and her mom determined it wasn't true. Still, I was stressed the fuck out, having no idea who would do this and why. Fortunately, nothing else happened for months, and I thought it was a one-time thing. Flash forward to Thanksgiving, my girlfriend makes a post of all the things she's grateful for, one of them being me. She suddenly gasps at her phone, showing me a comment from a different burner account that read, "Grateful for the boyfriend who cheated on you for the first 3 months of your relationship." Again, these accusations are so specific that I can more easily disprove them. But still, the fact that this is no longer a one-time thing, and the fact that this one was public was so frightening. And while my girlfriend has been very trusting through all this, I can't help but feel this person is successfully planting seeds of doubt in her head at this point. Flash forward to the day before New Year's Eve, I got a long message, this time from B, claiming that the last time we hooked up, despite her being on birth control, I got her pregnant. She had to get an abortion and was deeply angry with me and needed to get this off her chest after all this time. Of course, I am very confused as to why she never told me in the first place, as I would have gladly helped her through that experience. But it was at this point it had become clear to me who was sending the anonymous messages. All the pieces came together. I responded saying, in summary, I was sorry about the abortion experience, but also how unacceptable it was to take her anger out on me by involving my girlfriend and especially her mom. She denied ever doing it, but it was obvious to everyone that she was the culprit. Anyway, I thought at this point it was over. It wasn't. Woo! Flash forward to yesterday, my girlfriend gets an email from a fake account that uses the name of a girl I know, who I have never dated or hooked up with. This time, the email claims I am reaching out to her with the intention of wanting to hook up, claiming I am in an open relationship and that I gave her HPV. My girlfriend reads this while already going through a hard time separately and understandably flips out at me. I've also come to find my picture posted in a Facebook group. I've also come to find my picture posted in a Facebook group. Are we dating the same guy? She inquires anonymously, though it's clearly her. Any T on my name? We talked about a year ago and he randomly ghosted. He messaged me again recently and I just wanted to see if there's anything I should know. So now she's looking for any tangible information she can use against me. Obviously no one engaged with it because I haven't freaking done anything. It has become clear to me now that B is fully insane and actively seeking to destroy my relationship with my girlfriend. These aren't just emotional outbursts. These are calculated attacks on my character in efforts to sow doubt and create conflict in my life. While my girlfriend and I are being very resilient, this is definitely taking a toll on us. I've sent her a cease and desist letter over email on Friday afternoon. No response. Maybe she hasn't seen it yet? I don't know, but this is stressing me the fuck out. Anyway, has anyone been through anything like this? How did it pan out? Woo! Woo! Wow. On to the crazy part. The crazy part was when she was trying to meet him at the park. Honestly, it was already crazy then. Devil's advocate, even if everything she said was true, it's not an excuse to harass. She should bring this to small courts for compensation to actually become criminal. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Even if it was true, honestly, it doesn't matter because the way she handled it was shit. That's not how you do it. Wow. The park. Ooh, talk to a lawyer. Real. Yeah, you talk to a lawyer. Get a restraining order. I don't know. It's time to document each instance of this very disturbing behavior of the woman stalking, harassing, and defaming you in a timeline of events, and seek the counsel of an attorney. Real. This is more than a cease and desist situation. This warrants restraining orders. Yes, for you, your girlfriend, your friend, and your girlfriend's parents against her. This warrants serious consideration to sue this woman for defamation, as none of what she's saying about you is true and has caused harm and distress. Further, I seriously doubt that she was ever even pregnant. A person this morally and mentally compromised would have used that to ensnare you at the time it occurred. Woo! Woo! Therefore, find an attorney and consider the investment it will cost in pursuing this legally to be just that, an important investment to secure the preservation of your reputation and relationships, but more importantly, to stop this from continuing. If she has financial and personal consequences, which should happen when a judgment against her is made, that judgment should include a requirement that she rectify her wrong, as well as possible via a financial payment and a public apology for her behavior, admitting her wrongdoing. This will help guarantee that her behavior. What worries me is that all this has happened anonymously, the only direct communication being the text she sent about the abortion. I have screenshots for 2 out of 3 incidents. The comment on my girlfriend's post was deleted, as well as the post she made on Facebook inquiring about me on the Are We Dating the Same Guy page. I only saw her in the park those times, and that was 2 years ago. Of course I know it's her doing this, it has to be. But unless the anonymous accounts can be traced directly to her, there may not be legitimate proof. This is probably what I need to consult a lawyer about first. The notion of paying lawyers taking this to court is overwhelming as I don't have a lot of money, but you're right, I might have to do this. Baby reindeer vibes! Real! Change all your contact information, get a new phone number, new emails, lock down all social media, keep records of all messages and contact attempts by her. Yeah. You should set all your social media to private a long time ago. It's time to do that now. Get a lawyer involved to deal with her. That's true. Like, why do you have your... You can't just see anyone's stories on Instagram, on social media. Like, like, private your account. Proof she had an abortion doesn't equal proof OP is the one who impregnated her. That's true, too. Ooh. In some states, it's unlawful to lie to prevent marriages. Oh. Hey. Yeah, homie. Sounds like you're something crazy. Oh. All I can say is be the best boyfriend you can be, because if I was your girlfriend, I would feel like dumping you is my only move to get peace. At this point, perhaps file a police report for harassment and start a paper trail. Ooh. You might get more useful help posting to legal advice. That's true. Wow. Wow, this is scary. I actually know someone who has dealt with something like this. Not to this extent. Not to this extent. But I had a friend that had to deal with like kind of like a crazy ex. If anything, I've dealt with this before. Maybe not, obviously not to this extent. Obviously not to this extent. But like not to a point where I would have to file like legal action. Especially me. Especially in my case. But I had a friend that like had a crazy ex like trying to get in contact with her like her then boyfriend and like being like, oh, she's a liar, she's a bad person, like through an anonymous account is so crazy. Crazy. Members, yeah, maybe next members stream I'll talk about it. About my story, not my friends. That's not my story to tell. But yeah, like, ooh, wow. Ooh, my god. You guys. Oh my god. Thought you're saying you were the crazy ex. No, I'm the type of person who avoids conflict until it ends up like biting me in the ass. So that's why. So that I would never be the crazy ex. Wow, this is a lot. That's crazy. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna keep going until my tea is gone. My literal tea. Wow. Oh, Ask FM. Oh, did you guys ever have... Oh my god, not that one. It wasn't that one for me, but did you guys ever have that, like, anonymous posting app? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It was, like, the colors, I think, were, like, specifically, like, kind of this teal, like, Miku color and, like, white. And it was, like, it gathered, like, anonymous things from, like, people... What was it? I thought it was, like, people in your, like, area or something. But I forgot. But wait, was it that one? I forgot. Oh my god. I remember people would, like, complain. Just, like, complain about things. It wasn't, like, asking for advice or whatever, but it was just, like... Yik yak! Thank you! Oh my god, wait. Wait, oh my god. Wait. Yeah, wait. Oh my god, wait. Yeah. Wait, yik yak! Oh my god, I haven't thought about yik yak in years. Wait, yik yak. Ancient memory. This is insane. Yik Yak is a pseudonymous social media smartphone application that initially launched in 2013 and relaunched in 2021. The app, which is available for iOS and formerly Android, allows college students to create and view discussion threads within a 5 mile kilometers? A 5 mile 8 kilometer radius. It is similar to other anonymous sharing apps such as Nearby, but differs from other such as Whisper in that it's intended for sharing primarily with those in proximity to the user. Oh my god, wait! Oh, do you guys remember? Oh my god, Yik Yak! Back apparently. Oh my god, Yik Yak! Yeah, when I was, I think, so 2013, that was before I was in high school, but I think when I remember using it while I was in high school, and it was very short-lived because I barely remember it, but I remember this was a thing for a while. Oh my god, I have to go talk to my friends from high school about this next time I see them. I saw one where some guy donated 18K, then the girl moved in with him from Australia to the USA, then she found out he cheated on her. The money. That's crazy though. Ooh, I used to post that there's free food at X dorm and watch a crowd form. That's crazy. I was not a college student when Yik Yak was a thing, because it's like faded. It's very faded from my memory at this point. But I was in high school. Was it meant for college students? Because I was using it in high school. Oh, it was banned in my high school. Ooh, so my friend made it look like and got expelled. Expelled? That's so extreme. Oh my god. Wow. 2013, I wasn't even I was not even in high school yet. I don't think. No, wait, yes I was. Wait. Yes I was. It's a college thing. Well, clearly clearly me and my peers were faking our ages on the app then. Wow. Wow. Good morning, New York City. Good morning. Now I feel old. It's okay. It's okay. We are all aging together. It's fine. My husband, male 29, cheated on me, female 29, 3 times, but the last time broke me. I don't know, girly. Maybe you should have stopped at 1. He didn't just cheat. He told her horrible things about me, that I'm ugly, that he doesn't understand why other men find me attractive, that he's ashamed of me, and that was just the mildest part of it. Girly, what the hell? After that, I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror in the mirror anymore. It took me a long time to realize that his cheating wasn't my fault. When I was finally ready to leave, he suddenly started changing. He spent months proving he could be different, and then he asked me to marry him. No! No! What? At first, I didn't want to. I still loved him deeply, but after everything, I wasn't sure anymore. In the end, I said yes, but under a few conditions. We have to be intimate at least 4 times a month. Okay. He shouldn't stare at other women when I'm with him. Okay. No following or checking out random women on social media. Okay. No texting or visiting their profiles. No porn, because it had to ruin our intimacy before. He used to only watch porn and barely touch me maybe once a year. Okay. He agreed. Now we've been married for 8 months. Yesterday, I told him something really personal, that I was finally starting to feel a little beautiful again. It may sound small, but for me, it was huge. I even went to therapy to get to this point. And right after that, the first thing he did was start watching videos of other women on TikTok. When I confronted him, I wasn't even angry at him. I was angry at myself. Something inside me broke. I'm not even disappointed in him anymore, just in myself. I'm so angry at myself for how much this still hurts. I love him so deeply. Bro, why? Why? I've given him everything I have, but since yesterday something feels different. I feel confused, like I don't even understand my own emotions, so I don't know what to do. I think I need some advice. I think you need to divorce? What? Only 4? Real. Okay. Huh? Okay, like, what? I have so many, like, what in this story? Well, clearly, like, he's making her, like, she's insecure. She's already insecure. He's not helping. The rules that she's, like, putting on him are not helping for their relationship. And, like, he's kind of shitty. like, girl, wait, whoa, what? Like, obviously these people are not meant to be together. Like, huh? What? What? What is, huh? What is it? I'm so confused. No looking at other girls on TikTok. No viewing their profiles. We need to woohoo 4 times a month at least, is what we have to be intimate at least 4 times a month. 4 times a, how old are these people? 29? 4 times a month? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I have a lot of questions. I was confused. It sounds like very cute. It's okay. I think you're. It's okay. You're fair in saying that. You're not saying like, oh my god, always like sobbing sounds cute or something like that. Okay. 4 times a week. A month? A month? You got. Okay. I only have questions. But like, what? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That poor. After everything he did, she still married him. If he wasn't faithful as a boyfriend, I don't know what made you think he'd be faithful as a husband. Yeah. Real. I love the like, but he started to change. It's really giving, because she says it herself that she's not confident and she has a lot of insecurities. So like, clearly she was like, oh my god, I have to marry this one. Like, no one, like, she clearly has some issues. Like, but a good friend would tell her that, girly, there's gonna be other guys that you won't have to make these rules. And you won't care if they ever look at a girl's profile on social media because you'll trust them enough to, like, be faithful. What the hell? I feel bad for this girl because she seems to want some kind of control over the situation but she doesn't understand how to take control. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Ooh. He's like, oh, well, he's getting better. Well, he proposed to me. Well, if I get married to him. Well, like, wait, what? He said horrible things about me. Excuse me? Girly, what? Okay. 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 My 31 female friend of 10 years came to visit me, 31 female, for the weekend and ruined our friendship over a dog? Okay. Lovely. Exciting. What would you do in this situation as a marriage counselor? How do you lead them to the right decision instead of just going, bro, stop gaslighting her and girl, get a new guy? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question that I don't know the answer to. But being a counselor is all about, like, helping your clients, like, find the solutions themselves, kind of. You're just there to be like, yeah, so, yeah, because you're not supposed to give advice. So I think what a counselor would do in this situation is have them come in together, and also, like, I think it's important, like, because she sounds really confused. Like, I think a counselor's job is to, like, help her sort through her own emotions and, like, help her figure out by herself that she needs to, like, get out. You can't give advice. Not really. You're not supposed to. She's so scared of the alternatives, but she also doesn't have enough confidence in herself to be independent. Yeah. Yeah. So it's about, I think as a counselor, it would be more about building her own, like, sense of self. And like helping her work through the feelings of being like betrayed and stuff, and then would also have to call them in together. I don't know what you do. I would be curious to know what you would do in a situation where you're like, these people clearly cannot be together. Like, he cheated on her. He said she's ugly. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how you come back from that. How do you say, like, oh, babe, I was just joking. Like, what? You can't. I don't know how, as a counselor, like, I'm not sure how you would deal with that, because it's like, that's clearly like a problem. That's a problem that goes beyond whether or not you can fix your relationship. It's like, you think she's ugly? Who told her this? I don't know. Maybe she was going through his phone. I don't know. Good question. Very good question. Yeah. You have to play out clearly for her that those behaviors are unacceptable. Yeah, definitely. Because in the end, you can't tell her. I think you need to break up with him, but you do need to tell her that it's not okay to accept that treatment from anyone. If he cared about you, he wouldn't say those things to you or to anyone. So. Okay. Ruin friendship over a dog. Gonna try to make this as short as possible, but buckle in for those that'll listen. Also, yeah, the cow. Me and my friend known each other for a year. How you know? This is how you know that it's not written by ChatGPT. For years, she moved away. We still talked every day. Oh, great. This is gonna be a really fun to read. Like, hours on the phone, she was there for me through my divorce. I honestly turned to her for a lot of things, as friends do. Great. Anyways, she came to visit for the weekend. She told me she's not trying to spend a lot of money, which I totally get. So she went grocery shopping when she got here, again, all fine. And then we went to dinner that night with her friend. First red flag. She completely was cutting me out of the conversation to the point I felt awkward being there or even interjecting. After that, decided to go to the restaurant I worked at across the street because I wanted to show her it, and she rolled her eyes when we walked in and just wanted to go home. Wow. Very awkward for me because my coworkers noticed I literally work there. Next day, we had a great day at the beach, no issues. Also, I wanted to do whatever she wanted because she's visiting, obviously. Ooh, this writing. But when we got back, she wanted to go out again, which is, again, totally fine. It was a Friday. Let's go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This writing is crazy. We go to the bar she wanted to go to, and it was... We go to the bar she wanted to go to. It was early. She didn't like it. She said, let's leave to another bar. Okay, great. We go. She doesn't like it. We go to another bar. What the hell? 31 female. Okay, you're right. 31 female. It was a Friday. Let's go. That's what I'm gonna use. That's what I'm gonna use every time it's a Friday. I'm gonna be like, it's a Friday, let's go, everyone. Oh. Also, can I mention I paid for every single Uber for every single bar and she didn't offer at all. At this point, we end up back at the original bar. She's mad, no idea why, so we go home. Could be ESL, but I love it was a Friday, let's go. It's a Friday, let's go. Every Friday stream time. Oh my god, next Friday, it was a Friday. Let's go. Next day, aka today. Next day. Next day, also known as today. I'm sorry, this is the funniest. I've read a lot of like funnily written interestingly written Reddit stories, but I honestly think this kind of takes the cake. This is so funny. Oh my god. Next day, also known as today. This is where I was like, who the fuck are you anymore? She wakes up already pissed, rushing me to hurry to go to the beach again. I literally got a panic attack and started crying because how she was talking to me. She starts packing her bag because she doesn't see a point being here with me. If we literally didn't go to the beach right that minute, we go, it's fine, whatever, just a beach day. We come back get ready to go into my place of work because I had a gift card I won for $150 and never used it, and wanting to save money, I thought, okay, perfect. Whoa. This was a whole sentence. This was one sentence, everyone. So we go in. She's so incredibly rude to my coworkers, who I told her are literally my best friends, kept complaining the whole dinner about her food. I don't know, it was just so awful to the point I apologized to my coworkers how high maintenance she was being when she was in the restroom. Didn't even help me tip in the end, which is all we had to pay. Then we went to a bar next door, wanted to show her new ones that opened, but she got mad again and refused. We went to the bar she wanted, and she saw a cute dog a guy was with when we first walked in. Now this is where it gets batshit crazy. She has a golden retriever. Whenever she sees one, she's so excited, so I was like, let me go ask if we can pet him. I go over to this guy and I say, hey, my friend has a golden retriever, do you mind if we pet yours? She then pops up right behind me, we pet the dog, she talked to the guy a little, and then we walked away. It was literally all fine. She then asked what I said to him, and I was like, oh, I just said, hey, my friend has a golden retriever, can we pet your dog? She fucking lost it on me. She starts yelling at me in the middle of this bar, saying how dare I make her look insecure, like she couldn't ask herself, and I fucked up her chance with the hottest guy at the bar. Also, what? You don't even live here, who cares? Also, we'd been at the bar for less than 3 minutes. There were plenty of guys she hadn't even looked at, and went off on me for at least 10 minutes. I had zero interest in this man at all. That's all I said to him. She talked to him after I said that, and I backed up because I wanted her to flirt with him and do her thing. Whoa. Anyway, she fully yelled at me in the middle of a very nice bar to the point where people were looking over and I had to tell her to keep her voice down. We ended up leaving, came back to my place, and she just angrily said she's going to bed because she's now gonna leave tomorrow morning. I don't know, I feel crazy and bamboozled. I just don't fight with people, and when my ex-husband yelled at me, it made me a shell of a human, so I'm wondering if I'm being sensitive, but I just have never had a friend freak out at me like that, especially after driving her around all weekend, doing all the things she wanted, paying for all the Ubers, multiple drinks, etc. I just don't know what to feel. End of rant. Huh? What is the story? My 31 friend of 10 years came to visit me for the weekend and ruined our friendship over a dog. What? My friend known each other for years. She moved away. We still talked every day, like hours on the phone. She was there for me through my divorce, and I honestly turned to her for a lot of things as friends do. Is this... Are you sure you're friends? Who are you talking... Are you sure they're not different people? Who are you talking to every day on the phone? This is a little bit crazy. What? Where did she say that? Wait, ex? Oh, like her... Oh. She had been through a divorce, and her friend helped her through a divorce. Sounds like a bad influence. Yeah. Wow. Fake friend. Pretty sure this wasn't over a dog. Yeah, clickbait. This title was clickbait. This was a lot more than a dog. So if this were me in your shoes, I would smile and be nice to her until she left and never talk to her again. Real. It's great that she was there for you during your time of need, but that doesn't mean she gets to treat you like this either. Thanks for everything and goodbye. I don't know the hours till she leaves. Yeah. Wow. Whoa. Are you always so passive with all your friends? You need to start speaking up. I got the last Uber. You can get this one. This is the bill is X. Where's your card? Stop being rude to my coworkers or you can leave. I just go here. I'm not leaving. Feel free to go somewhere else. Right, we need to cut this trip short. As someone who would never say any of this, I don't know if I agree with this, but I understand what they're saying. I understand what they're saying and I agree, but as a passive person, I would not be saying any of this. Is she really your friend? Yeah. Yeah, the beach. I really don't get how the golden retriever statement ruined her chances with the guy. It didn't. What her friend was trying to say was that, oh, because you made me look like I couldn't go ask myself, you made me look insecure. Which is a crazy statement. Who cares? Oh, no. The golden retriever. The golden retriever. Ooh, some good tea. Okay, I think I'm gonna read like 1 or 2 more because I have to do my homework. Yeah, something's wrong. I don't think that's the same person. 25 male, 25 female, been together 5 years. I want to throw it all away over this. Hi, throw away. My boyfriend and I have been together 5 years and I really love him. He's the only man I've genuinely trusted and that's been such a wonderful, comforting feeling. But about 2 months ago, I broke up with him. I was at my wit's end with his lack of communication and I felt that ending it was the only option I had left. Okay? When I say communication, I mean I'd text him and he wouldn't reply for days and give the old, I didn't see it, I'm sorry. Or if I don't make the effort to call him, I wouldn't hear from him for like a week. Okay? I work at a plasma donation place and he would still come up there even after we broke up to donate. He would give me the cold shoulder and acted as if he didn't know me because he was mad about the breakup, which I wasn't upset with. I genuinely understood. After about a month, I see him there with some random girl. I look at them and they're just sitting there not talking or anything. It's pretty clear they knew each other though. Since then, she comes here regularly. Okay. So 2 months pass and he comes to me and explains that he understands where he went wrong and would like to get back together. I agree to get back together because it's not like he was out here cheating or anything. Okay. Now, mind you, I really trust him. So at first, I wasn't even going to ask him about the girl. I genuinely thought to myself that I'm tripping and he... and he wouldn't bring some girl he was having relations with to my job. But it kept eating at me and I decided I just asked simply for my peace of mind. I was willing to look foolish asking just to quiet my mind down. So I tell him I want to talk to him about something and my first question was, were you having sex with that girl you brought to my job? Okay, good first question. Good opener. The visceral reaction I received stunned me. He kept asking me why and saying that's none of my business. So I told him the conversation doesn't move forward till that question is answered. He wouldn't answer it, so I hung up and went to bed very hurt. I wake up in the morning to a text saying, yes, I did have sex with her, but that was a long time ago. So I tell him I'd like to finish the conversation and he says, okay, that he'll call me in a bit. That was 3 days ago. He never called me. I feel betrayed that someone I trusted would bring a woman they were fucking to my job, regardless if we were broken up or not. Trust doesn't go out the window simply because we broke up. Now I have to see this girl twice a week, every week for the foreseeable future. I am hurt. I feel betrayed. I've lost respect for him and I no longer trust him. He betrayed me for $50 measly. Referral bonus. Not the referral bonus. I feel uncomfortable at my job now. I'm genuinely gobsmacked that he would do this because I thought he was a stand-up guy. Joke's on me. I want to throw this relationship in the fucking trash, but do I really want to throw 5 years away over one mistake? I'm hurt and confused. What? Huh? Yeah, okay, these people clearly, they can't, these people are not meant to be together either. Like, bro, wait, everyone sucks here. Everyone sucks here. Like, the guy, why, I understand, like, not seeing messages. I'm them. I'm the person who doesn't respond to messages because I see them or I ignore them. Like, I'll look at it and be like, oh, yeah, or I'll wake up from my nap and I'll be like, oh, someone texted me. And then I'll get rid of the notification, never look at it. Like, I understand. I'm a horrible texter. Like, I get it. But, like, then you need to be with someone who doesn't... You either need to get better for your SO, or you need to be with someone who doesn't care. And clearly she cares. But everyone sucks here because, like, girl, what are you freaking out about? Like, what... First of all, that's a horrible way to open the conversation. Were you having sex with that girl you brought to my job? And it's like, honestly, if it were me, you can bring whoever the hell you want to my job. They weren't dating. You know, like, and she's like, oh my god, now I have to see this girl that he had sex with, like, a long time ago. But it's like, whatever. It's like, your mans are bound to have sex with other people if they're not dating you. Like, whatever. Who cares? Get over it, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, that's an overreaction on her part. Like, Like, what was the reason they broke up the first time? She said it was communication. Like, she couldn't deal with the fact that he was not responding to her text for multiple days, and he would go weeks without, like, calling her if she didn't reach out first. The gears of my brain. I have to like process, you know. Sounds like she's subconsciously trying to find a reason to cut him away. That would make sense. I mean, just do it. Like, you have enough of a reason. He also said he was gonna call you to talk about it. He never did. So clearly he hasn't changed. Having doubts is okay. The resolution is wild. Yeah, I mean, you could, like, I think that's, like, a valid conversation to have. Like, if she wants to get her peace of mind and say, like, hey, did you have sex with that? Have you ever had sex with that girl that's coming to my work now? Like, that you brought in? Like, were you seeing her while we were broken up? Like, whatever. That's a crazy way to bring up the topic, but still. Like, it's valid for her to feel that way, and it's valid for her to want to know. But if you're going to find out and then be mad about it, then, well, then maybe you shouldn't have asked in the first place. Or, like, you need to prepare yourself a little better. You need to, like, take it, I don't know, you need to take it better. I just said down, when you were single, did you date? Real, like, come on. They weren't even on a break. They were completely broken up. She broke up with him, and then, like, she broke up with him, and he is free to do whatever the hell he wants if they're broken up. Like, that's his life. He's an ass. He's an ass for not for being horrible at communication, but it's either he needs to deal with that or find someone that doesn't care. Like, she's not over him. Yeah, she's like, I love him. I can't throw away 5 years for but it's like, girl, yes you can. You can always throw away 5 years. Come on. You're fine. 25, huh? You'll be fine. Not really her business, true. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think that, like, I mean, I'm in the boat of, like, if you need that for your peace of mind, like, I think that it's an okay question to ask, and it's an okay question to answer. But, like, you can't ask that question without being mentally prepared to get the answer is either yes or no. It's like, what did you want him to say? Like, did you want him to lie to you if he had? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Throwing away the next 5 at this rate. Real. Yeah, everyone sucks here. First of all, that really sucks, and I'm sorry he would do something like that to you. The part I'm hung up on is that he said he would call you to finish our conversation. It's been 3 days. He hasn't. Isn't this what you originally broke up with him over? What has he done to show you he's working on his communication with you? Because it sounds like he's not working or planning or changing. I think you already have your answer because you really don't need anyone to tell you what you already know. You deserve better. A text takes seconds to send, so if he's not even checking on you, he doesn't care. Coming from a guy. Move on, this guy doesn't show he really loves you after 5 years. If he did, he would try very hard to communicate and explain himself. He just decides to avoid you. He's not into you. You seem not into him either. You're very honest and upfront. He's sneaky, doesn't care about your feelings. Being a girl, he's up with your workplace. He's immature. I need you to read your own post. You originally broke up with him over lack of communication. Blah, blah, blah. Throw it away. 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 I don't see this as a betrayal, though. He betrayed me for 50 measly dollars. Hey, $50 is $50. I'm in the position of, like, he can do whatever he wants. He's broken, you're broken up. Like, I don't think there is no, in my mind, there is no unspoken rule where it's like, oh my god, my ex, like, I cannot see you with another girl. Like, it's like, whatever. Like, clearly she's not over it, but, and that's why she's taking it so, that's why she took it so hard, because she wasn't over it to begin with. But, like, come on. Yeah, I respect the hustle, too. Me, too. I quit gacha. I spent 5 years and thousands gambling on. No sunk fallacy. There you go. These people are having a widely different response. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's an unspoken rule with other people of the world where you're not supposed to bring your new lover to the workplace of your ex-partner. I do think it's weird. Do I think it's weird? Like, maybe a little bit. Like, would I do that? No. But, like, is he allowed to do that? Yes. You're broken up and you have free, and he has free will. Like, is, like, I don't think it honestly might be on you for introducing him to the workplace to begin with. Like, you should not have access to your workplace in like as a customer. We have a distinct identity from Reddit. Yeah, I mean, like, sucks that happens, but yeah, I mean, I agree with the part that he clearly doesn't care, or else he would make more of an effort to, like, talk to her, or, like, their priorities and relationships clearly don't line up, but, I mean, I think she's a little bit weird for this, like, she's a little bit weird for this. Like, I don't know, it's really giving, like, don't ask the question if you can't handle the answer. Consider this plasma donation. Like, I mean, can't you go somewhere else? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Is it that scarce? Like, I don't know, but like, maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think like, if it's plasma donation, why does she have, like, do you sign up for, like, a plan or something? You're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna come in every 2 weeks and donate this much plasma. Like, is that how it works? I have no idea how it works, but, like, because she's saying she keeps having to see him and this girl at her workplace now, which is like, okay, okay. I don't really get it. I don't really get it. Like, blood donations, right? Can't you just, like, what's the, why does OP keep having to see them? Passion referral. Ah, she needs to show up a few times. That makes sense. But, I mean, it's not, like, forever, right? But she's so upset that he brought this girl that he had sex with to her workplace. It's like, okay. What did you do while you were single then? I mean, that's his free will. And again, like, she says it herself. She's like, it's not like he was cheating. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna make this one the last one today. Boyfriend, 29, male's parents want a traditional surname for our future kids, but I, 28, female, want a hyphenated one. Oh, no! It's deleted. The deleted post. Sounded juicy. This doesn't sound very juicy, but I'll... Oh, okay, goodbye. I love how this one starts with, good day, Reddit. How do I, 20 male, have a productive conversation with my girlfriend, 21 female, about suspected cheating? Good day, Reddit. Good day, Reddit. My girlfriend of 4 years has recently been accepting rides to and from work from a coworker she won't specify to me. Uh-oh. The arrangement seemed fine enough at first, but but good day, Reddit. My girlfriend of 4 years has recently been accepting rides to and from work from a coworker she won't specify to me. He seemed like a nice fellow. Okay. Okay, wait. The fellow often drops her off much later and picks her up earlier than when I would have usually gotten her. This raised many suspicions in my mind, especially since my girlfriend has a detail. Why is your Briz accent so good? Are you serious? Are you serious? Is that sarcasm or is that real? Because I feel like Rainy told me it was bad one time. Is that real? Is that sarcasm? Okay. This raised many suspicions in my mind, especially since my girlfriend has a detail-oriented routine she regularly refuses to. That was 4 years ago. It's real? Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, I feel a little bit more confident in my British accent now. This raised many suspicions in my mind, especially since my girlfriend has a detail-oriented routine she regularly refuses to interrupt for me, yet she easily violates to ride with this guy. Even on mornings and evenings that I am available to drive her to work, she will often elect to have the coworker drive her. Okay. I have absolutely no concrete proof to say she has been cheating, and I honestly doubt it myself, but I have been overcome with anxiousness regarding the possibility. Of course, having that doubt is proof of mistrust in her within myself and relies on a list of possible fallacies I have developed about this guy I haven't met. I see it necessary to have a conversation about this possibility, but I want to approach the subject without a staunch accusation. Any suggestions on approaching this topic? I think it's in my head, but I have to be sure. Update, I am emotionally devastated to announce that she indeed has been cheating on me for a month. Okay. Okay, wait, I think I need to read one more. That's it. This came to its own conclusion. Pretty stereotypical. I mean, I'm glad it's stereotypical and not bad. Like, I'd rather be told it's stereotypical. Let's say, oh, your British accent does not sound British at all. Lisa's workout story. Oh my god. Yeah, the no update. Lisa's workout story. Okay. Upset, my 35 female husband 40 male is openly showing other women appreciation. Okay. I'm looking for an outside opinion as honestly I am quite terrible at reading people. My husband used to have porn addiction and most of the girls that he watched were a total opposite of me and more like his last girlfriend. He seems to have overcome the addiction after I almost broke up with him. And after meeting his ex with him, I am sure he is totally over her. Whoa. Okay. A few days ago, he showed me a few girls on TikTok who he claimed all guys want, but I couldn't help and think if this was his way to take revenge for a recent argument. The girls look similar to these porn stars that he used to watch. What really rubbed me wrong was that yesterday when we were eating with my friend and her husband, he didn't stop staring at her and was mostly just talking to her. Hold on, wait. The girls when we were eating with my friend and her husband, he didn't stop staring. Okay. I even had to remind him to include my friend's husband in the conversation. Mind you, my friend talked the most last night. Okay. Now my friend is gorgeous and looks just like the girls he showed me on TikTok. He noticed today that I was upset and became very insulted when I said he was staring at my friend yesterday. He has been ignoring me since then. His reaction makes me wonder if I was overthinking. What? Hold on. I keep having to process this, cause what? My husband used to have porn addiction. Most of the girls he watched were totally opposite of me. Like his girlfriend. Okay. Okay. Oh, because she threatened to break up with him if he didn't stop watching porn. And so now she thinks that he's taking revenge by showing like her friend too much attention and showing her videos of girls on TikTok. So these people are 35 and 40, but it kind of sounds like they're like 18. Okay. Okay. I see. Him being very defensive is kind of sus. Yeah, I don't... Okay, like maybe he had, maybe there's some built-up resentment there. Who knows? He probably was staring, but what of it? Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it does sound like she might be insecure. I mean... Maybe he is. I mean... It would make sense for her to be insecure, I suppose. I mean, the girls that he liked to watch porn of or resembled his ex-girlfriend, question mark? I don't, yeah, I really can't, I really can't, this is hard to talk about. What's keeping you with him? Do you have children? Real. Is being married that important for you that you're okay being unhappily married? Porn addiction. Showing you TikTok girls that every guy wants. How old? Because he's 40. Real. And now your friend. Really? Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't sound... It doesn't sound like very, good behavior. I wouldn't. I don't know. Would I be like, oh my god, look at these? To my SO, I'd be like, oh my god, hey babe, look at these guys on TikTok. They're all really hot, and all of the girls want them. How do you feel about that? It's like, what's the point? What's the point of the conversation? Like, if there's, I don't know. Like, if there's a point, like if I'm like, oh my god, like, this is so funny. The other day I found this TikTok and it was so funny because like this dude did this thing. Like, okay, sure, but like, just showing your partner like, oh, look at these hot people on TikTok. I don't know. It just doesn't. It definitely rubs me the wrong way. It's like, what? And? And? I don't know. I didn't remember he was 40 until I read the comments. Right. This is absolutely unacceptable behavior. No way in hell would I be dating a dude who just casually shows me girls on TikTok that every guy wants. For what? Exactly. What's the point of doing that? It's disrespectful. Porn addiction is fixation on her friend is just icing the cake. The guy sounds like a dusty loser. 40 years old. Yeah. He objectifies women. That doesn't stop just by quitting porn. This stops when a man stops thinking about women as sexual objects instead of human beings. Yeah, because a lot of the ways that she writes this post too is like, oh, she's gorgeous. These girls look like his ex-girlfriend. These girls are gorgeous. My friend is gorgeous. Like, it's all about looks, but it's like, so where is anything of like substance in this post, right? It's all about like who looks like this and who is gorgeous and who looks like that. So, dusty loser. I get the feeling he's trying to hit. Yeah, if you don't like, I'm gonna get my oofy doofy. Not the oofy doofy. Yeah. That's a little. Huh. I see. I see. Anyway, okay. I think this was a bit of an anticlimactic story to end on, but I need to do my homework, so I'm gonna end stream today. Tomorrow might do another watch along. Might have a chat. I don't know. I'm going out with a friend in the afternoon. It might be like one of the last times I see her, cause she's going back to Japan. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm going out with my friend tomorrow, afternoon, and then I'll be streaming. I'm gonna stream at night. Tomorrow again. Maybe not as late as today, but later in the day. So expect a stream from me anywhere between 10 and 12 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. BET. Somewhere around there. I'll let you know tomorrow. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for coming. Yeah, the port issue. I don't know. Damn, I just got here. No! Dude, there were some juicy stories today. I might recommend the VOD. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. This is fun. It's always a good time reading some Reddit stories. You'd always take a trip to Japan in the future. I'm actually going next month. I'm actually going in a few weeks. Technically next week now. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm going to Japan next week. Anyway. Oh my god, time flies. Yeah, I that kind of snuck up on me. I was not expecting that. I forgot how fun these stories could be, right? Oh my god, so good. Really ever stop? No, I guess not. Actually, this is the beginning of like a trip, a long series of trips for me, kind of. So, woo. U to JP is crazy. It's I have to stop. I took a cheap flight, so I'm stopping in China. Lovely. Yippee. Okay, thank you for the donation. Yippee. Nanako says, I gotta get ready for work, full day of meetings, but I'll catch the VOD later. And also, to see when you're streaming again. Thanks for the stream. I miss you already. Ooh, see you again soon. See you soon. Thank you for the donation. Have a good luck. Have a good luck at work. Arigato. Thank you, Nanako. We never yapped about your Bordeaux Paris trip. Oh, you're right. That's true. I'll have to make a chat as well. What did I say? What was gonna do this week? Oh yeah, I might have a members recording stream if for anyone who wants a sneak peek of what I may or may not be doing for singing March. That's true. And then I might have like a regular, I might have a regular chat. Either just like a regular chat tomorrow or a watch along. We'll see. Kind of layover flight. Yeah, I know, $300. It really is like a big difference. Like if it's that much, like yeah, I will be taking that China flight. like if it was like 100 or less, like I'd be like, oh no, like I will definitely take, I'll just take the direct, or I'll take the easier flight. But like honestly, it's such a big difference that I'm like, sure. Duber says, I love these. I get so many of my comments censored. Oh no, so if I vanish these streams. What are you trying to type? That's weird. Thank you for the donation. I love these streams too, so I'm glad they are enjoyed as well. Thank you guys for the donations. Arigato. Like they're paying you to stay at the airport, right? My layovers are super long this time too, so we'll see what I can do. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow at some point in the night. So it'll be anywhere from 10 to 12 tomorrow. So around the same time as today or a little bit earlier. Let me find someone to raid today. Find someone to raid today. Ah, Kokomori いらっしゃい。終わります。終わります。Oh, it's Suri Solari's birthday. Oh, do we follow each other on Twitter? It's really... Oh, yes, we do. Okay, so it's okay. I don't want to, like... I don't want to, like, raid into someone and be like... For them to be like, oh, hi! Who? There is a good choice. Yeah! We have not talked... We have not talked before, but I'm gonna raid into her because she's having a birthday celebration. Like, cool. Yay! Please go wish her happy birthday. I will actually go. I will also go wish her happy birthday. Yeah, okay. 終わる頃、あ、そう。明日も、まあ多分同じぐらいの時間帯にやるんじゃないかなと思います。ちょっと朝方ぐらい。日本でいうちょっと早朝になるかなって感じで。なのでまた明日会いましょう。Alright. Alrighty. Okay, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll let you know what time I'm streaming later on the Twitters. Expect me anywhere from 10 to 12. And yeah, I love you lots. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you for joining me for another fun Reddit story stream. That was so fun. I love reading Reddit stories. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Otsumori deshita. Bye bye. I love you guys. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.